Hi, I'm Nicole from Adorn the Table. Today I want to share with you my pretty Winter Wonderland Christmas table setting in lilac, white, and silver. It was completely inspired by these gorgeous lilac transparent salad plates that were gifted to me by a very dear neighbor. She had inherited them from her mother or grandmother, I don't remember which, but she no longer had need of them and kindly gave them to me. So I really wanted to highlight and showcase how beautiful they are and do them justice on a Christmas table setting. Not only that, I want to share with you how you can take something that's unique and inherited and incorporate it into a table setting using new items that you can find in stores today. In fact, almost everything in this tablescape I found this past week when I was out shopping. So here we go. Before I get started in creating the centerpiece for my Christmas tablescape, I wanted to share with you the components I'm going to be using in the centerpiece. As I mentioned, my inspiration is coming from this lilac salad plate. So I brought it with me when I went shopping because I needed to make sure I was matching the color and everything would coordinate with it. I first went into Home Goods, could not believe my eyes when I saw this gorgeous Christmas tree and how well and pretty it looks next to my salad plate. Then just 2 doors down, we happen to have a World Market, and I fell in love with these white and silver sequin trays, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I found this bud vase that matches perfectly with the salad plates. I mean, look at that. They were made to go together. Also from World Market, I found 2 different sizes of these really pretty clear glass candle holders that I'm going to be using white candlesticks. And then at Target, I found a star ornaments that I thought looked great in the color scheme that I'm using. Then to round everything out at Michael's, I found this white iridescent garland. The colors kind of have that purple flakes in it, which really pop off of my salad plates and kind of give it that really winter wonderland kind of vibe. And to round everything out at Michael's, I found these white snowflakes that just kind of a good filler, but also give that whole wintry feel to my table setting. So I'm now going to put this all together, and you can see how it works so beautifully. The very first part of my pretty Christmas table setting is this beautiful white sheer tablecloth that has some white, solid white inlay in it. It just has a very delicate and sweet, lovely look to it. In the middle, I'm going to add that purple Christmas tree I mentioned I found at Home Goods. And then on either side of it, I'm going to flank it with the cone trees I found from World Market. Between the cone trees, I'm going to add tall candlestick holders. And then on the ends, I'm going to put smaller candlestick holders. Just lining everything up in a nice row here. I also am going to add some very tall candles, white candles, which I think just really give it that lovely, elegant kind of feel to the table. Then I'm going to add my purple vases, the ones that match that lilac salad plate so well. And I'm just going to put that on 2 on each side, but I'm not going to put them directly across from each other. I'm going to kind of stagger them, so that way it gives a little bit of visual interest on each side of the table. There we go, something kind of like that. Now I'm going to take my garland, which really is going to kind of give it that snowy look, and I'm going to weave that in and around this centerpiece. And I'm probably going to come back and really fine tune this at the end, but just kind of giving you the idea of what I am doing on this table and how I'm making all the colors work together and how it's going to have that winter wonderland feel to it. There we go. Cute. And then, as I mentioned, I found these purple ornaments, and I'm going to put them inside of my vases instead of flowers. I didn't really want flowers on this table. You know, I think sometimes we fall back on flowers as just an easy thing, and you know, you can use anything else. So I thought these ornaments just looked really pretty inside the vase and kind of add a little bit of interest to it as well. And then I'm going to put 2 on each end to kind of carry that color through. And then the very last part of this centerpiece were those white snowflakes I found. And I'm just going to kind of drop them in as if they had fallen from, the sky and had been snowing. So they don't stand out. They kind of just are barely seen in the centerpiece, but they also give some cute visual interest to it as well. I'm going to come back and kind of fine tune this a little bit, but it's looking so pretty right now, isn't it? To create this pretty Christmas place setting, I'm starting with a round silver, slightly metallic placemat that's going to really help put some color between my white tablecloth and my white plates. Notice how I've got a really pretty scalloped edge dinner plate, and then I'm adding that lilac transparent salad plate that was gifted to me by my neighbor. That white dinner plate really helps the color stand out and makes it pop on this table. Then on either side, I'm adding my utensils. Don't forget the knife and spoon on the right, fork on the left. And just above the knife, I'm going to add my water glass, and then below that goes my wine glass. To complete the place setting itself, I'm adding a really pretty embroidered napkin that's got some scalloped edging, and then this napkin ring I DIY'd. It's so cute. I'm going to have the instructions down below, but the best thing about DIYing is you can incorporate colors that match your table setting, so it really pulls everything together. Then to complete and finalize this place setting, I'm adding a photo ornament in the shape of a snowflake, so it matches my napkin ring. And the neat thing about this is not only is it a take-home gift for my guests, but you can also print out their names, put it inside, and acts as a placeholder. I don't know if you saw my buffet table behind me, but I do like to kind of integrate what I have on my buffet table with the theme I have on my table. So I've used the same cone on my buffet, a different type of garland, similar candles, and some white balls. Just kind of pulls everything together. I hope you like this pretty Winter Wonderland Christmas table setting using lilac. Such an unusual color. I can't believe how lucky I was to find the vases and that tree in the middle of the centerpiece, how perfectly they matched. Just goes to show, always have your inspiration piece with you when you're out and about. Maybe even keep it in your car so you can always grab and reference it. You never know what you're going to find. Have a wonderful holiday with your friends and family. Thanks.